Hi people! Today I want to record a video where I'm talking to you about something very personal. As most of you know who have been fans for a while, visiting The Beautiful Life, I had surgery last spring. It was an emergency surgery. I had a prolonged infection that had been going on off and on over the course of a year that had me in and out of the hospital for IV antibiotics that would make my mystery infection go away, and then it would come back and I'd end up in the hospital again and again with the antibiotics, and then it would go away. Well, the reason for this was I am a breast cancer survivor. I waited 7 years after I had my breast cancer and a partial mastectomy to decide to have my breast reconstructed. And after that happened, after I had my breast reconstructed, it kind of was a bad surgery, so I went to a second surgeon, who is wonderful, and she redid what the first doctor had done and did a really good job of it. And the first surgery had given me an infection with the previous doctor, and apparently that infection just never really cleared up. And anyway, that led me to having my breast implant removed last spring so that I could spend a year healing and getting that infection out of my body. So that brings me to what I want to talk to you about today. How does a person who is imbalanced in their body, who has one healthy breast and one that is not a breast, go through life? Well, you can see I look pretty balanced today, and that's because I have a fake boob. What does that even look like? How do you manage with that? Well, let me talk about clothing. I cannot wear a dress that's very low plunging because I have to wear these bras that have very thick straps to hold in the implant, not implant, but the plastic boob. It goes in a pocket inside of the bra. The bra has to have thick straps to hold it in because it's heavy. There's no wearing a lot of spaghetti strap dresses or low plunging necklines because it will show. I cover up a lot with sweaters and blazers and jackets and things like that, so that if I do wear something that is a little bit low cut like this, then at least I can cover up the bra straps. You want to know what it looks like? I'll show you. This is going to be kind of gross, reaching in there. I've got it set where I can reach into the pocket. This is what I look like without it. This is very, very flat. I know this is personal. If you don't want to watch the rest of the video, you can just click stop now and go watch something that's a little bit more appealing. This is what a prosthetic breast looks like. It just looks like this. It even has a fake nipple. Doesn't look like a real breast at all. But that's what it is. It just is there to give the shape. So, without it, if I'm not wearing it, I'm very uneven. You can see how automatically this side goes up quite a bit, and it's not very natural looking at all. So, say I'm having a day here in Texas where, as it happens often in the summer, it gets up into the hundreds. Is this comfortable? Not at all. It's very sweaty, it's very heavy, it's very uncomfortable. But here's the thing. Would I rather have this or an infection? I would way rather have this. But the good news is that I'm reaching my year mark of having had the implant removed. So, am I going to have a surgery to correct it? I'm only in my 40s. I've got the rest of my life to live. So, the way I see it is, the technology exists where I can make myself a little bit more even and feel a little bit better about how I look. I can wear clothes that are fitting to my age and enjoy the styles that I like. So I'm going to go and I'm going to have the surgery. I'm going to see my doctor in February, and we're going to talk about how we're going to do it, and we're going to set our date and get it done. I just really want to thank all of you who have been through this whole process, who've seen me get sick, watched me in the hospital, prayed for me when I was in the hospital, and listened to me talk about the whole process. So that's what a prosthetic breast looks like, and this is what a person who's had a mastectomy looks like. So if you or someone you know has to face breast cancer, it's really not as scary in the aftermath as you might think. It's very livable, and there's always people around you who can support you and help you through it. And it gets easier. It really does. So that's it for today. Me sharing about breast prosthetics and reconstructive surgery. I'll keep you updated as I go through the process. And hey, have a beautiful day. Bye, people.